capturing moments, creating memories. And welcome to our channel.
Welcome to another video, welcome to the channel, and we are on another adventure, another video with travels around the world with Mum. And I think this is probably going to be the final one for Australia. And today we're going to be talking about when we travelled from Brisbane down to Sydney by car. And I think we aimed to do it in one day.
And didn't.
But didn't realise it's not a freeway all the way down. It kind of stops, goes through little towns that take quite a while. Then you get back on a bit of a fast road. But literally there is no major busy road.
No.
So for example, like when you leave Brisbane down to the Gold Coast, you've got the Pacific Motorway, so you get down there pretty quick. But really south of there, it's kind of slow.
Towns and things. Before we leave Brisbane, can I just tell you of quite a precious memory to me, and it's about Woolworths shops.
Woolworths shops, right, over in Australia.
Now then, if you remember, we used to have one in Tunstall, Burslem, Hanley, Stoke and Longton, and you could get anything there. And as I grew up, one of the big treats was to go into Tunstall Woolworths.
Yeah.
And there was a cafe in there, and my treat was I always had something from the cafe. So, of course, all those Woolworths are now closed down. So the biggest surprise I got was when we got into Brisbane and we went to our friends in Runcorn. They said, "Are you coming shopping with me?"
And they took you to Woolies.
They took their shopping, which they do all the time. They took me to a massive Woolworths that sold clothes. Yeah. And I mean, it's big, isn't it? And then they took me to the other one where they always buy their groceries.
And that,
So it is such a surprise to me to have Woolworths brought back as a surprise.
So there you go. So that's Mum's memories of Woolies.
That's right. So if anybody wants to see Woolworths now, they'll get a treat, because they're very big shops with a big Woolworths all across them. I'm sure you can find a picture of one.
We'll have a look. So maybe another video on that one. Right, we're going to get straight into it. We've got about 40-odd pictures, 45 pictures of where we drove from Brisbane down to Sydney. Now, they're not really in any order.
No.
And from what I can see, these pictures were taken in 2006, so this is 20 years ago.
Is that when we did it?
20 years ago.
Goodness.
Right, the very first picture is in a little restaurant. And as I said at the start of the video, we aimed to actually drive from Brisbane down to Sydney,
but you can't,
in one day. What my aim was actually to do was to drive from Brisbane down to Sydney. We'd got the main hotel in Darling Harbour booked for another day, but my aim was to probably go down, stay at the airport somewhere cheap in Sydney, and then move into Darling Harbour the next day.
But the thing is,
but we didn't make it.
We didn't make it. If you look on the map, Brisbane and Sydney doesn't look very far.
No, but it was a heck of a distance.
And when you come to do it, they're a long way between the two cities.
It certainly was, and as we said at the start of the video, the not major highways in between there.
Well, you don't always want major highways.
So let's get straight into it. The very first picture we're putting up on the screen now is me and Mum in a little cafe restaurant. I think it was just north of Newcastle, not sure of the exact place there.
That's quite big, Newcastle.
Yeah. So
once again, an English name.
Yeah, we might on a few pictures find out exactly where this was as we move on. But I remember there wasn't much on the menu there, and that was just the one place that we stayed at. And I think I've got in my hand there a very, very small mobile phone as well. Look
You
at
have,
that.
haven't you?
A little bit more hair than what I've got now. Right, moving on to the next picture. So this was the little restaurant cafe that we stopped in there. And it looks as though they've got all like records on the wall. If you recognise this, let us know in the comments where it actually is and what the name of it was. But I know it was right next door to the hotel that we stayed at. Next picture. So one of the most memorable parts was Cape Byron Marine Park.
Most easterly.
Absolutely, you've said it, the most easterly part of Australia.
Oh yes, if you go on the beach down there and look out, where can you see all across?
Absolutely.
Go, how far can you see?
Oh, miles and miles.
Miles and miles, but that's the most easterly point. And the steps down to the beach are never ending.
Let's have a look at the next slide. So this one actually is the view of Byron Bay.
Oh, right.
And look how lush it was. So where we're standing here is probably the lighthouse. And you can look at the beaches of Byron Bay there.
It was a nice place, that was. Nice
Very
shops.
Nice.
Got nice shops and everything.
So this is New South Wales.
Not up to Woolworth standard, mind
Look at
you.
that. Wow, no, not at all. Great picture. On to the next one. Right, so the Big Banana. Not too sure where the Big Banana actually was.
Well, there's one
but
or
it was
two
somewhere
of those.
heading down the coast, but there was quite a few different kind of themed fruits on the way around Australia, isn't there?
That's right, yes, and that was the banana.
Well, that's the Big Banana.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so the next shot is the hotel where we stayed at. Very tropical. It got probably a nice pool area.
Yes.
But we got there quite late. And I believe this was just north of Newcastle. Still a good sort of 2 to 3 hours drive from Sydney. We probably could have made it that night, but we would have been getting there very, very late into Sydney. Next view is this was the car that we hired, the minivan, and it was an old Toyota Tarago van. Look at that, how old that looks. It looks absolutely terrible now, but at the time, that was a pretty amazing vehicle. And they were like a little motel standard, so you pulled up right outside the door. And it was really, really nice.
Nice there, wasn't it?
And that was taken on the 15th of March, 2006.
6, goodness.
The next view is again the hotel, and you can see they're all motel rooms.
Yes.
All one-storey
Nice
motel
place to
rooms.
stay.
Very nice. And it was just a place we pulled up and went and booked in there. The next shot is the room. Look at the old TV.
Oh, yes.
And
just about find it.
Very Australian motel kind of room. If you've been to a lot of cheap motels in Australia, they're all like brick built inside. That's the kind of style there. But I know we've got 3 little beds in there. Next shot again is the room. It probably wasn't the most inviting rooms. I don't know what that little hole was in the front there. Maybe that was for where they can bring you some kind of dinner and post it through. I don't know, or something like that. Big brown horrible door wasn't really the best. A little bit dark in there, but it was clean and it was perfectly fine for the night that we stayed there. Next one is Byron Beach, and look at that, absolutely stunning beach.
That is a place to go.
Yeah, we haven't been to Byron for a long, long time.
No, we just went down for a day trip.
From Brisbane,
And then you and one of our friends climbed all down those steps.
To the lighthouse, yeah.
To the lighthouse, yes. I didn't. Too many steps.
On to the next one. Another shot of Byron Bay, and you can see in the distance as the lighthouse.
There's the lighthouse.
Right up in the hills there.
So there's your most easterly point.
Easterly point of Australia, yeah.
Yeah, there. Nothing but sea then.
Next shot, superb view of Byron Bay, and you can see here in the distance as the Great Dividing Range.
Oh, that
And-
goes right the way down, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I
to
think
see?
that one there is actually Mount Warning in the middle.
Is that the one we went up
And that
to?
would have been Mount Warning where we went to years and years ago.
Yes,
Yeah.
and picnicked up there.
Yeah.
And I remember how steep.
And of course, beyond here is the Gold Coast and Queensland.
Yeah, but on this side, nothing.
I know. Next slide. A bit of a better view of the lighthouse you can see there, and we've got somebody swimming in the ocean as well.
Yes.
Another great view of the lighthouse, and stunning views up there. Really, really stunning.
Oh, there's
Because
some.
the lighthouse is not too bad. You can walk to the lighthouse, but then it goes all
There's
down.
the steps. Look.
All down the steps down to the ocean, yeah, the most
down to
easterly
the
point.
ocean.
Next shot is again pretty much what we saw before, but you've got Byron Beach in the distance, the Great Dividing Range,
Yes.
beautiful lush coast. Next shot is the beautiful coastline. Looking down, this would be from the lighthouse area, and you've got an amazing view of the ocean there. Next one is zooming in more at the Great Dividing Range, and that's definitely Mount Warning.
That's definitely the one.
There in
isn't
the
it?
middle, look at that.
Yes, the one
Wow.
we've been climbed up to.
On to the next one. Another view looking out towards the ocean. Beautiful coloured ocean and lovely skies. The next one is a picture of the lighthouse, Cape Byron Lighthouse.
Yes.
Wow, look at that. Amazing.
Nice place.
Absolutely amazing. I'm just trying to read what it says on the lighthouse. 1901 that was built.
1901. Yeah.
Another view of the lush land and the ocean. Again, this would be from Cape Byron Lighthouse.
Yeah.
Most of them are from around there. And there we go. There's a sign, the most easterly point on the Australian mainland. And what's it say? I'm just reading the...
Does it
the
tell you which
sign.
ocean it is?
It says Palm Valley, 1.4 kilometres. Wattagos Beach, 1 kilometre. Keep to the track. Please do not sit or stand on the safety railings. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
Next shot is a picture of Glint. And that is again the most easterly point
That's gone down, hasn't it?
of Australia.
Yes.
Wow. And here is where you can see you can walk all the way down to the most easterly point there. Excuse me, below the lighthouse. Look at that. Next shot is a zoomed in shot of the steps going all the way down.
Yes.
Look at that, absolutely amazing, all the ocean there. Fantastic, wasn't it? And on the next shot, we've got the lighthouse, all the beautiful grass area. Very, very nice around there. Look at that, wow.
Nice place to stay, you know.
Really, really nice.
But of course, we always wanted Brisbane, didn't we?
Next shot is you can see the walkway going down, all the way down, and it's certainly easy going down, but there's a long, long way coming back.
Is that us? Who's that going down?
I don't know who that was. It's not us, no. It's just
I just wondered if it was Glenn and your friend. Wasn't.
Moving on, another shot, and again you can see the pathway going all the way down,
Yeah.
right to the most easterly point of Australia. Another view of the Great Dividing Range, Mount Warning, beautiful ocean. And the next shot is again, you've got these railings, and just look at the colour of the ocean there. It was
Beautiful.
stunning, wasn't it?
Oh, yes.
Very, very nice. Like to go there again at some point. Another great shot of the Cape Byron Lighthouse. And right, this is the shot of this is the hotel where we stayed at that time. So it was actually, there we go, it was in a place called Buladeer.
I'm glad you said it.
Buladeer, I think. Buladea. Motor Lodge. Probably not saying right that, but that's
No,
where
that's where we stayed.
That's where we actually stayed. Wow, amazing. And there's another shot. You can see the restaurant next door is where we had the meal right next door. Yeah.
Very nice one. But I don't think there was many there as you went down, was there?
No.
Not a lot of choice to.
No.
Because it isn't really on the visitors track, is it?
No.
No.
The next shot is, this would be the same place. There's a
Filling up.
fuel station that's probably just looking outside the hotel there.
Mm-hmm.
And the next shot looking down the road, as you can see, there wasn't much. It was just really coming along this road, and I think it was the first motel that we actually saw, and we thought, yeah,
Just take a chance.
let's stop and go there.
And they got the room for us.
The next shot is heading down towards the Sydney area, and this is in the North Sydney area, and you go through spectacular scenery.
Yes.
Just as you approach the city of Sydney.
Well, you approach the city and then go over the bridge.
Which we'll see in a minute.
Straight away, didn't you?
So again, next slide, we're getting spectacular scenery as we approach the North Sydney area.
Yes.
Beautiful scenery, 110 km/h roads.
Yeah.
Next shot is, again, look at the scenery as you're going through all these different gaps, and wow, absolutely amazing. The next shot is where the road's kind of splitting there, but looks to be very, very scenic as you approached the city of Sydney.
Say what you think you miss when you fly.
It's amazing,
It's
isn't
only
it?
about an hour and a half flight.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
look what you're missing.
We didn't see a lot of the coastline. We just kept driving and driving.
Yeah, yeah.
And the next one is, look at this. This is the city of North Sydney that we're coming into.
Yeah.
So this was the first shots that we got. And then, of course, the next
That's
one
what I said.
is the Harbour
Your
Bridge,
first thing
where
is
we crossed
You drive across the Harbour Bridge first.
the
thing.
Harbour Bridge. Next one is, we're in lane 6 there,
Yes, on the
heading
Harbour
across the
Bridge.
Sydney Harbour Bridge.
And the lookouts.
And the next one is, you can see all the pylons. And the next one, we're going under the coat hanger there, look at that.
That's right.
And on the final shot, probably here, we're right in the middle of the Sydney Harbour
It's
Bridge.
good, that, isn't it?
So driven from Brisbane down to Sydney. And there we go. There's all the pictures. So what were your memories, other memories then of driving from Brisbane down to Sydney? What else did you remember?
I think, like I've just said, you miss an awful lot if you fly.
Yeah.
And there's so much to see.
Yeah.
Now, what can you pick out? The most easterly place. There's so many places. And it's a thoroughly nice drive. Lovely scenery.
It's certainly well worth doing, and
well worth
I guess
doing.
realistically what you probably need to do if you want to do it properly is maybe make a few more stops on the way down.
Well, there are other big
Places that you go. Newcastle is
Newcastle
supposed to be
must
somewhere
have
really good to have a look at.
I think there's quite a big city there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. So there's another adventure travelling down from Brisbane to Sydney with Mum. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, give me a big thumbs up, drop me some comments, and subscribe to the channel. Give us a hype. Let's get these small channels going. And, of course, give Nick a big thumbs up. And we'll see you on the next video real soon.